Racing season is all but over. And me, just like most of the rest of you, we're planning our next moves. What kind of car are we going to get? Are we going to sell our car we got now? Are we going to move up a class or down a class? Where are we going to race? Lots and lots of questions. And like most people, I don't have any answers. But you may be wondering why? Why in the world are we out in the middle of who knows where looking at some old, derelict, forgotten race cars? What are you dragging us into here, Tim? I'd love to tell you that. And if you stick around, you're going to find out. But like I said, most of the racing season is over. It's behind us. But you can still vaguely hear the rumbling of those engines racing down the straightaway. You can still smell that cheeseburger, the track food, right? Speaking of smelling food and remembering all that, let's check out today's sponsor. Grilling for Good. This is their race day rub line. Comprised of the best building blocks of flavor and fueled by a love of the racing spirit, Race Day Rub spice blends bring out the excitement of race day in your kitchen, backyard, tailgate, campsite, and you bet, definitely the racetrack. Grilling for Good supports local American neighborhoods through the promotion of good food and fun. Grilling for Good is on a mission to generate goodwill for local American neighborhoods through the sale of each Grilling for Good product line. All the profits are donated to vetted local, regional, and national charities to help fellow American families thrive. What a great deal that Grilling for Good has. We're going to try the A-Main today. Turn 1, all-purpose seasoning. All reliable here. This rub's perfect for grilling, barbecue, pit parties, yeah, just everything. We're going to sprinkle it on these burgers, but you could sprinkle it on a pork shoulder, throw it on some chicken wings. A-Main's your green flag to just all of it. The A-Main is comprised of the best building blocks of flavor, aromatic garlic, sea salt, fresh black pepper, plus much more. This rub is the perfect pit crew that will leave everyone's taste buds satisfied. Best of all, it's made right here, good old USA. All right, we're gonna sprinkle it on these here big old beefy burgers. See what we got. You smell it? Sure to make you sneeze. Good, man. Mom, I'm gonna make a mess in your kitchen. Think that's enough? A little bit more. We'll be back at 2 and 2. All right, moment of truth. Let's give her a taste. Oh. Woo! A-Main for the win. There was one. We got 3 more to try. So check out Race Day Rubs, Grilling for Good, doing something good for our United States. We appreciate you. And link in the description, of course, to find out more info about Race Day Rub. Well, figured you'd like to see this race car graveyard out here at my cousin's house. Now, this would obviously be as good a time as any to tell you if you would follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you would already know what we were up to by a picture I posted just yesterday. So, right here, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to start posting a lot of more sneak peeks to what we're doing on our videos. And we got something special planned also. So first off, let's show you a couple of race cars out here. Hey, that's mine. Now you're cooking with peanut oil. There's not very many. We haven't had a whole lot of practice at getting these put out here yet, so which is a good thing. But this here is is that the 99 car? I think so, yeah, this is the 99 car. This is the first car Greg and I ever raced. He even got the fuel cell with it, but yeah, this has got trees growed up around it pretty good. He's been sitting here for a while. I think ours is definitely gonna need a coat of paint or two there, B. Is it? So, oh man, you got the saw briars. Anyway, yeah, that's car number 1. And then this is the car we're coming to get. And when I say she's in the weeds, I mean she's in the weeds and the trees and weeds and all that. And we're, wow, still got some winter stickers in there. Dang. Yeah. Looks good. So we'll get this thing picked up here and see what she's all about. All pulling her out of the weeds, boys. Was a resting spot for several years. Couldn't take it. You had to come check her out, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out when we get up here. And that's why we parked it. Broke right there? You remembered that.
Yeah. How long has that been cracked?
Whenever we wrecked it and turned it over.
Yes, yes. Now it's got water. This looks like probably. Now it's just broken up. No, it's just pulled it probably.
Yeah, because it's pulled that one bar right there.
Yep, pulled it.
What's up, Craig?
There and there.
And of course the halo.
Halo's broke.
Right there. And these little things ain't no big deal.
Well, them things is always broke.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of them completely. You'll have Rusty cut them off. We'll put the clamps on it.
What was that? Sheet metal?
Bracing, yeah. It's boogered up. We'll have him fix all that. Put foam in there.
Sure did.
Huh.
Cut that and raised it up, remember?
No, that was on the first one. We didn't do the second one.
Yeah, that ring ain't as much as impressive.
No, we didn't do that one.
Okay. We need to, though. Need to have him to cut that and raise it.
Yeah.
They don't cost no extra.
The rose bushes?
We know where to come to get them at now.
Well, now we know what the magic trick is.
Magic stick.
Oh, there's a magic stick. You got the magic stick. A little thicker than most of the newer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You remember we had that put in. We put that bar in there, had that all welded up. Put that little piece in there.
Yeah, little gussets.
Yeah. Extra. Several extra gussets.
Well, because it kept it breaking so bad.
She's gusseted up. Big time.
See that guy, he put this piece in, or was that the original?
No, we put all that in.
That's what I thought too.
Every bit of it. But it held up.
Yeah, he almost had to.
It didn't tear it up. Yep. Well, it's good it's got the cockpit in it. You ain't gotta worry about that.
See where it's cracked back here?
Huh?
Back here.
Cracked it, yeah, pulled it.
Over and it cracked it, didn't it there?
Yep. Brake lines is there.
Yeah, I was thinking on that side over there, doing something like that. Would put it back together for running those super duper long springs.
Doing which with this?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
way you could,
Back here.
yeah.
Yeah, you could dial in your preload right there real quick. Yep.
'Cause you never know half the time where it's gonna end up, and you're like got 7,000 pounds on it, and it's within an inch of, or 3 threads at the very end of it. Cool.
I'd say that sticker held up pretty good. Kimberly Sienna stickers held up pretty good. Dang.
Run 3 times down at Benton with it.
Yeah.
13 and 13 and 14.
Yeah. It'll look good when we get done.
Powder coat it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll powder coat it. I never did know what that little hole was down there. I guess it's for a bolt-in underslung. Underneath that pipe.
Maybe.
Never did know.
Pipe there too.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hold your welding lead when you put the J.
It gotta be. Gotta be. That's exactly what it is. Well, there it is. 2010 Landers by Shaw. Been rode hard and put up wet, and we wrecked her hard. Bent that back end over. We flipped it. We're gonna bring it back to life. Why? Because racing's getting stupid expensive. And I can build this for less than half what a roller costs. Or at least try. I mean, it may not work, but it'll work. If nothing else, all we're out, we got a bunch of brand new parts and a junk frame. We'll just put a frame under it. But we'll see. Yep. Only got one more to go back there then.
Yeah.
That's the 99 car, wasn't it? Thought so. So the other one I was showing you was the car Greg and I first started racing with. Clayton got it. We sold it, and then Clayton got it back and redid the whole front end on it, which was his problem the whole time.
Yeah.
When we had it. And Greg rolling with it. How many times he rolled one with it? A couple after you redid it.
Yeah, we won a couple times and we
Sold it. And then bought it back again. And there it sits. Yep.
Just need to cut the stub off of it.
Put an AFCO stub and redo it all.
No, it's got, I spent probably 60 hours on the stub.
Oh, you saying just take the stub and put it on a different frame?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you did a lot of work on the front end of
same
that.
front end as this.
Yes. Yes. This is the 35 front end now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Now, hopefully, at least maybe you or me or somebody's got bar links, but I think it's going to be proprietary to this because of the brackets. I'm pretty sure I got bar links, and that's the only thing I really need. Is,
I've got your front end stuff.
Yeah.
Wrote down.
Yep.
But I don't know that we did anything on the back when we put it together. We put this one together here, didn't we?
No, I bought this one complete as a roller. The other one, I think the other one
That
got
was the big
big boy.
cockpit.
Big boy.
So yeah, I think that one I know we put on your jig and we cut the front end off of it and redid it.
Yeah.
And then we flipped this and we took that car was already in here. And maybe we did that and did this all at the same time because
I remember having them
side by
in
side.
here at some.
Yeah, well I flipped this one.
Well,
That's
we
why
brought
it
this one
stayed.
in and took everything off of it, put a little on that other frame.
Yeah, it was white and red car at
And
that point.
when did they stub this? 14?
Into 13.
Into
August of 13.
Okay.
Because we got in that big wreck on the front stretch.
Right.
So they stubbed it, the whole front end was new.
Yeah.
And then we flipped it in the middle of 14. And I bought that frame beginning of the year.
Right.
And we brought it down here and he did the front end
Right.
35 stuff and then we just swapped it all over. And that's where this thing is set since 14.
A minute or two.
7 years it's set. 7. We'll have to look at it real hard, but I don't see where any things got in it, froze and busted. And even if it did, it can be fixed.
Brake line or two. That's facing downhill. That one's still got the cap on
They
it.
got caps on most
That
of them.
one, no.
That one's downhill.
Yeah.
The ones in there, they're pretty rusted up on the parts here, but
Yeah, clean it
if
up.
nothing else, well, worst case, we can just start from right here and I'll how hard's that? That's pretty easy.
May want to do the single one anyway to the double.
Yeah.
That's always.
I'm thinking about putting the plastic line in it. I don't know. It's one of them things we'll cross that bridge when we get
It's
there.
already got that there.
Yes, it does.
Lazy man says.
Lazy man says do as the lazy man does. Yeah. Like them up there, they're pretty poopy looking, but
Yeah. You'd be jacking with them trying to get them.
freed up and everything else. But they'll go into a tier or something somewhere. Say it was a good thing that been on there. That's after that big wreck at the front stretch. People trying to crawl in the car with me.
Yeah, because they went in.
Right here.
Yeah, they replaced
There.
there and they
All
cut
this
it
is new?
right there, over there they cut it.
Yeah,
pipe
this
here
was all screwed up.
Yeah, that was
Well, you can tell what's powder coated and what's painted.
right.
All that's painted.
Right.
All of it.
Yes.
Every bit of it. The only thing they used was like basically firewall back. This is all powder coat. But it was a good car. I've owned 2 Shaws. Clayt had 2. You still got one of them here, don't you, somewhere? Is it inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the dig.
Is that the original one or the second one?
It's OG.
No, that's the one that's she's had a tough life too, but they're all bars. We can fix them. So now he has the actual Shaw jig in here, and we talked about doing it, but lazy man says let another guy do it in a week, and then we can just enjoy other stuff. Time constraints. But you still got a couple more. And then you got a race car right there. You figure out who's driving that yet? Well, Brian said he'd drive it.
Yeah. He's a new guy on the
Hammer and Henry can get in her.
There you go.
You have to have a big seat for us.
Oh yeah, that's it. I know a guy.
Cut out the window.
I know a guy that would drop the decking in it. I know a guy who's got a big seat.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, there you go, guys. This is video 1 of a series we're gonna do. putting this car together, from the weeds to the racetrack. And we'll see what it does. So now she's getting shipped off to Rusty Griffall. We're going to take it over to his place and drop it off right now. And he'll get to it. And we'll build it. It's only bars. We'll put her together. He's done many of them. So we'll let him take it from here. And there'll be a few things we'll change on the back. And start putting her together. We'll see you at Rusty's. Well, we have landed. We're at Mr. Griffall's shop here. Bestest Flash. And we're going to drop this baby off right here in another boneyard. Old modified back air. And old Rusty, he's done several of these, so he ain't no stranger to it, but that one back there makes this one here look like a heap. This is a proven winner, B. I mean, there's 3 stickers in there that says so. And we all know this is mine because there's my 2 girls right there. Yeah, proven winner. Yeah. I think this was a flat black powder coat, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was.
Maybe.
I mean, it was really flat now, but
Grayish almost.
yeah, gray black. Anyway, we'll get it offloaded here. I want him to put eyeballs on it. And yeah, most of that came out.
Good.
Mostly all gone. Would you believe there's still no skid tape down in there? Still. And it still works. I don't know where I got that, but I need to buy some more of that. You got the gloves on. You can have that. She wasn't sitting for very long at all. I think the trees that was growing up in it was about what, 1 inchers?
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
7 years worth.
7 years worth. Yeah, we did the math. Well, we was approved on dirt car racing, so we'll just leave that there, and then we'll always be good. We can do anything we want.
Let's change the number around a little bit.
Yeah, 4445. I think they're in like the 6 digits. But we're gonna try to work on this. We demised this pretty bad. We broke it there, and there one time. Ripped a whole pull bar out of it. That's why there's a little evidence of drive shaft failure there. So we're going to talk to old Rusty and see if he wants to maybe do something a little different around in there. If he's got any ideas. And other than that,
Probably don't need to do this again.
that high?
Boring a hole through there.
Oh yeah, probably not. There's water in that. Or is there? It's wet.
Probably a little wet.
Well, probably. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably got some.
May need some holes poked in it to drain. But this is 50 cent approved. He welded those on himself. The magic stick. Back in the day before he got shot 9 times. Yep. And he'll have to go through. See that?
Probably work on it, yeah.
I would say that got cold.
Yeah, you can see it run out.
Yeah. So it's one of them things. He's gonna have to put eyeballs on it and see if it's something he wants to tackle. And before we unload it, I want him to look at it. So let's go grab him and see what he thinks about it. Are you scared of the camera?
No, hell no.
Okay.
What
It's been set in 7 years. So whenever we had the sub put on it, they started here.
Yeah, I seen that.
That, and then I'm assuming that. But anything firewall up, they replaced whenever I had my stub put on it.
Yeah, they just.
And there's stuff that's kind of scabbed together, like that shock mount. That I don't think that needs to be straight out. It should be down a little ways.
Yeah.
And it's been welded up underneath by, people that don't know how to weld. So, silly stuff like that needs fixed. These, I think those are dumb. Get rid of those and we'll put the clamps on it.
Okay.
Um,
on all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never did like them.
I had a swedge tube somebody welded on there.
Well, that's Shaw did that. They did the front of these, yeah. See, they stopped right here. This is an old one.
Yeah.
This is like the original Lander stuff. And they I'd rather just put the clamp on stuff. It just makes sense.
Yeah, it's just a little bit simpler if it gets.
Well, you can tell where they like. You can tell we spray painted this because it no longer has the powder coat.
Right.
And when we done it, we just spray painted it.
Sandblast it when we're done.
We're gonna have it powder coated. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this what you're gonna race then next year?
Yeah, this'll be me.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, she's a little custom.
I ain't scared.
I know you ain't afraid of that.
We'll
What about, okay, so like right here, you know how we do our left rear stuff now? Well, this has just got a shock mount on it.
Yeah.
I know that like my stuff's got an arc deal with a couple holes in it.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably run shock spring behind.
Okay.
So I want to get rid of that and do something a little better there.
Okay.
Maybe like a, you know, plate with a couple,
Is that
2,
where
3
you were
holes.
running your shock there?
Yeah. Oh, I think it actually ran through here. I can't remember. That's 7 years ago.
Okay.
I've slept since then. I know we ran the shock on the front and the coilover back here because it had the adjuster on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we make something a little different back there.
Yeah, that's no big deal.
Put
And
the bar
then-
out here.
Yeah, that little bar you had,
Yeah.
put one of those on there.
Okay.
I got a picture of how Shaw does it now, so if you wanted to
That's
go
fine.
off that or if you got
Pictures
your
are
own. Yeah. Maybe do something different with this. I don't know. I know a lot of
If
guys.
you get a fuel cell, we can
I don't.
make a mount.
I don't have a fuel cell, but I can get one. Huh?
That Jim's got one sitting over there outside of his shop.
Oh yeah?
It looks like a small one. I don't know what he's doing with it. It's just sitting there.
I have to bend his ear on that.
Go see what it is, and we can build a cage around it. You
Perfect.
Know what I mean?
What about, so come over here and look at this. I ripped the pull bar mount out of this once.
Yeah, that's pretty much a notorious shop.
Oh yeah, especially the Landers because they even put it out farther.
Yeah.
So I put
It looks
this,
like it's pretty beefed up
well,
now.
I put that in there, the plate, all the plates.
Yeah.
But you can see where it broke there, there, and there.
Oh, okay.
But have you ever dabbled with any different kind of pull bar stuff, like way more adjustable? Yeah, it's like a rail.
Yeah.
I
if
think
you
it's
want
kind
to
of
buy
cool.
one of them,
Yeah, I think it'd be
I'll
cool
weld
to
it
put
in there.
As long as it keep it pretty close to this, because I'm gonna try to go off most Shaw stuff as I can,
Yeah.
but be able to maybe go higher if you want, or forward to back. but
Yeah.
get rid of that. I mean, we all know that's a bad deal. It's pretty
Well, the
good
way
now.
if it would have started out the way you have it now, it probably would have
Yeah.
survived. But
That's like a 195. Well, it's thick walled. I mean, it was a big thick one whenever we put it in there. Remember that, how thick that thing was?
whoever welded that in did a good job.
I had a guy TIG weld most of it.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Kind of laid in there. And
Yeah, I think I welded this, as you can see by all that porosity. Wind was blowing, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
You know, there's just stupid stuff. Like, see all this crap? That's crappy. Can you fix that?
We can cut it all off and
I mean,
weld
that's a guy that don't know how to weld, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Grinder and paint makes me the welder I ain't.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we'll just put a weld on it. Maybe we'll put a brace in. Like,
Yeah.
see how it's broke
Yeah.
right there?
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna have to brace that.
Broke there. This looks like it's raised up.
right here.
This is broke.
Probably welding that one too.
There's some cobbled up stuff there. Which that motor mount, they you can tell that's powder coated still.
Yeah.
They just kind of put the frame around it, but I don't know if you ain't scared of it.
No, we'll get her looking good again.
Maybe I'll check on the rail there. I just don't want to get it too far out of the realm where I don't have a baseline, because I know what works on this car. I've got all the sheets for it.
Yeah, no, I'll just measure how far it is. We'll put that, you know, and then we'll get it back in the same spot.
Yeah.
So it ain't that big of a deal.
You've done several. But yeah, I'll get it all stripped down, and I'll have a final finish, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Powder coating.
Yeah.
Steve, I can't remember. I'm sorry, bud. But
Did it flip over, Steve Hankins?
yeah.
Yeah.
Was that final
Yeah,
finish?
he did mine.
I rolled it on the back end of it. So the J-bar mount broke,
Yeah.
and it caught that corner,
Yeah.
and it just did a barrel roll right across the back end and landed right back on its wheels.
Huh.
But all that just it relieves some stress in places. It's like right here, broke.
Yeah.
So
we'll get her welded up, patched together.
and like that's probably the only thing that that and this pull bar mount, but I don't think that's going to be a very good option for the way we do our stuff now.
What's that?
The left rear where you mount it. Like if I'm gonna run a shock spring behind, or even just a coilover back there, I think it'd be all right.
As long as it don't bind up.
It didn't before.
Yeah. No, we'll put a better option in there though.
Yeah.
We'll put it like a 3. I got a 3-hole shock mount in there. We'll put on there.
Put in fuel cell mount. We'll figure that out. I'll talk with Jim. But I know like everybody uses just the weight clamps now, and make a cage around it. Like a square tube cage or something.
Yeah.
I was never really fond of this. We've bent them I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
That cage like that. All right. Well, I know you're getting ready to go somewhere, so.
Yeah, we're gonna go test.
Gonna go give her the bull ring test, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You running all 3 nights?
No, they're only running us 2 of the 3. You know, either they're splitting the field.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, I didn't get invited, so, which I'm not mad about.
Yeah.
That's my spectator event. So we're talking about the dome. Dirt in December, St. Louis. It's hop, skip, and a jump for us. We're real close to it, so. It's a cool event to be part of, though. I'll be in the pits drinking your beer.
Bud Light.
I don't
Bud
care.
Light right here.
I drink 2 kinds of beer, Coors Light and Free.
Buddy of mine ordered a Coors Light at a bar once, and the bartender brought him a glass of water.
I heard a story one time.
And he goes, I ordered a Coors Light. She goes, I know, drink your water.
Yeah. We'll get her slid off here, bud.
All right, you guys need help?
I'll. Right here, good?
Yep.
Okay.
Just don't hit the boat. It's not mine.
I ain't got a dime in it. All right, man. See ya. Yep. All right, that'll wrap it up for this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is. Get this off here. He ain't scared of it, so we'll have him put the fix on it, and yeah, we'll get after it. So stay tuned for this journey. It's gonna be a cool one. Guys, like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. And we'll see you on the next one real soon. Which box?
Electric box.
So we slide it this way? Let me just pull up.
Yeah.
Slide right off there, right on this.
Should.
Don't mind that tree root.
Yeah, well, I checked that box.
Huh?
It got it anyway.
Did it? Knocked the cover right off of it. Piece of junk. That's fixable.
Yep.
Should have laid the ramps down. Well, there you go. Now it's at Rusty's. It's all on him now. So we'll see you for part 2.